episode 2.
Attack of the Clones.
Go live. Alright.
And just like Star Wars Episode 2 is going to be probably the worst one.
Okay, hello, welcome to the Brain Block podcast, which is a tongue twister I can't get around because I keep ending up saying the Brain Cock podcast.
Oh, so actually starting and we don't even know what the podcast topic is.
What we're doing, we're supposed to be talking about the Star Wars sequels, but everyone's like, no, we don't want to end up hosting a battle royale, but you know, instead of video games and airsoft, it'll be just stabbing each other. Just you know.
Are we gonna get a music thing ready?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
Those lot aren't using it, so.
So, what is actually going on right now? Like, what are we doing?
Well, apparently people found it hilarious just trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
Alright, can someone stream check for me?
I'm looking at Harry's stream. It's running.
Oh,
C-Spring channel.
Oh, let me go to C-Spring.
Because honestly, I'm drinking right now just to get through this garbage.
So are we doing Star Wars?
I mean,
Like Star Wars is doing us.
and it has been since Disney bought it.
Also
Yeah,
racist. Like Star Wars.
I put Joey's thing on as well.
Alright, so audio's good?
Seemed
Hold
okay.
up.
Cool.
Just everyone say something again.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And yeah, I can't say Brain Block podcast.
Braincock podcast.
Braincock Bloodlust. Braincock Bloodlust. And yeah, I can't say Brain Block podcast.
This is just gonna be called.
Someone's gonna clip that.
This is just gonna be Brain Block Podcast Episode 2, the worst one.
The one where we decide what to do for next week.
Because we don't want to do this. This is so. Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Oh, remember when Dragon Maid was actually supposed to be episode 1?
Yeah, but then I forgot that Lewis didn't see it yet.
And that 90% of people didn't show up.
Let's just talk about Dragon Maid.
Yeah, let's talk about Dragon Maid. Scrappy, you seen Dragon Maid?
Yes, I actually have seen Dragon Maid.
Fuck yes, we're talking about Dragon Maid. Okay.
I don't
Episode
even care.
1.
Okay, you want a graphic savior in? Because I know he's seen it as well. Yeah, so
Oi, bitch, you want to talk about Dragon Maid?
We're still watching the thing.
Oh.
They're watching the thing.
It's not from other calls, Joey.
I am God in this domain, he says to God.
This is like the most unprepared podcast I've ever seen.
That's because no one wanted to prepare it.
Yeah. This is just
really
gonna...
none of us.
Like, I had paperwork for days for the first episode. I mean, I could always talk about gunblades instead. Alright, Dragon Maid. Who's best girl?
What's her name? Emma, I think her name is. I like her.
Ooh.
What, the water dragon?
I think it's the one with the trident.
Yeah, the water dragon.
Right. The one that's like Toru's like always butting heads with.
Yeah, who's in the show for like 5 seconds.
I mean, she has some fun scenes.
You think she's hot?
I mean, shouldn't be blunt, yeah, but I mean,
There we go.
That's not the only reason I like her.
No, it's not the only reason. It's just the most important one.
The 5 people who do not understand any of this, some context from the Wikipedia article. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Cool Kyoshinja. The series began serialization in Futabasha's monthly action magazine in May 2013 and is licensed in North America by Seven Seas Entertainment. 2 spin-off manga, one by Mitsuhiro Kimura and the other by Ayami Kazama, are serialized in monthly action. An anime television series produced by Kyoto Animation aired in Japan between January and April 2017. A second anime season has been greenlit.
Yep. And unfortunately, because the accident that happened, it probably won't be happening for a while.
Which is greatly disappointing because it was all. I think the animation for it was done, and they were just at the voice acting stage.
Yeah, apparently they didn't lose any work. Like, surprisingly enough, nothing got burnt in the fire, but still.
I'm not to dwell on the tragedy at Kyoto Animation last year too long.
No.
I do believe they lost at least one key staff member in the fire, so...
Oh, they lost at least, like, a dozen or so people, unfortunately. Like, a lot of my, old anime enjoyment, like, came from Kyoto Animation stuff, and I still hold a lot of their works in high regard, and it's like, it really sucked to see that have to happen.
I personally feel that Studio Trigger is still one of the best anime studios.
I mean, Studio Trigger is definitely one of the best ones. Like, in terms of just animation quality, it's hard for me to think of anything, like, as good as that. But in terms of just general enjoyment, Kyoto Animation is probably my favorite anime studio. But, you know.
Effectively, the manga and its anime adaptation are basically about this 20-something salary woman who's simply referred to as Kobayashi, basically wakes up one day to find a seemingly human woman in a maid costume offering her services to Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Guys, the maid's a dragon.
And yet you'd still fuck her.
Oh my god.
Dragon maid certainly wishes that would happen. Her name's Toru, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like a lot of hijinks ensue.
The characters I remember by name are Miss Kobayashi, Toru, Kana, Quetzalcoatl, and that's it. I don't know the Black Dragon's name, and Harry said Emma. So
yeah, Emma. I don't remember the guy dragon either. Well, isn't the little...
Yeah, that's the Black Dragon.
Right, I remember the little girl. Is the little girl called like Sakawaka or something?
Sakawa.
Sakawa.
That's
Okay.
subplot.
Oh god.
Questionable at best, but you know, Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, that's not even okay in Japan.
I mean,
conflate the otaku market with the rest of the country.
Yeah.
Main characters are, as he mentioned, Miss Kobayashi, Toru, the titular dragon maid, Kana, who is, for all intents and purposes, Kobayashi's adopted daughter.
Pretty much.
Who's also a dragon.
As if Toru
Sakawa.
wasn't.
And Kana, Toru's like a sister. But no, this is a show about a lesbian couple and their dragon daughter. Let's not
Pretty much. Oh god.
You know
I
I'm
can't
right.
say no.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
what? Toru's the stay-at-home housewife that does all the cooking and cleaning, and constantly gets on the equivalent. I mean, if we're going by traditional gender roles, which apparently we never should do, says modern Western society, that makes fuck. I suck at names. This is why I can't be a YouTuber. I can't talk about something for more than 5 fucking seconds.
So what were you talking? Like what characters exactly?
The traditional male of that relationship would be Kobayashi.
Okay, yeah.
Because she
Breadwinner.
goes out to work. Yeah, pretty much. So as untraditional as it is, it's actually a traditional family dynamic.
But the wife is getting paid by the quote-unquote wife is getting paid by the quote-unquote husband. Like, we're...
It's called an allowance, and it's perfectly acceptable. He says, giving his fiancée an allowance in real life. What? I don't know how as well, considering how fuck all I get, but... Anyway,
let's see, characters.
talking about dragon women.
Yashi, Toru Kana, and Saikawa Kana's classmate at school and love interest.
Oh man. I mean...
It's very one-sided.
I mean... Kinda...
I don't know, it's pretty much how I interact with women. They just jump at me with hyper energy, and I just sit there like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, that's also just how Kanna's like, so...
Oh my god, am I Kana?
Take that for what you will.
I'd rather not take it at all.
Oh man.
Checking the Wikipedia article, Saikawa's Saikawa's her family name. No one's called her by the family name.
Oh yeah, that's because that's like
That's
how...
a traditional thing in Japan.
Yeah, it's a Japanese thing.
Even
where,
among
like,
children?
apparently. I guess. Like, they always say it by the last name first.
You don't use a first name until you've gained the trust and respect of the person, and then you start using the first names instead.
Pretty much.
But because of humanity, most people just use the last name flat out.
I don't know the meanings of a lot of the honorifics, but... yeah.
Honorifics are a pain in the ass. I struggle with male and female pronouns for objects with French and European languages already.
Yeah, I don't know.
Implying he can speak them. Bitch, I barely speak English.
Oh god.
You rang?
So who are some of your...
yes, characters.
Yeah, it's a good segue.
Yes, characters. What are my characters? Well, there's Frost Lance. No.
Oops.
And then there's elusive Darkheart Armageddon the Foot. Inappropriate music for the mentioning of that name. Seriously though, this music sounds like the sort of music you get at the inn in a classic Final Fantasy game.
A little bit, yeah. I can hear that.
Check song. Holy shit, it is from Final Fantasy!
Huh.
Oh, it is?
Is it?
Oh man, that would be great.
Nah, it's just another part of 1 hour of medieval relaxing music. I'm listening to this though, and I'm thinking I swear that's from Final Fantasy.
Is he okay?
At the very least, I have actually heard this song before.
Probably feels bad about it more than anything. Oh, good. I'm glad he's all right.
Yeah, that's when the video said peaceful Nintendo music. They meant anything that was on a Nintendo system.
That's it. You mess with me.
What are we doing? Yes, characters. My favorite character is There's a good.
Yes.
There's a pretty, yes. The strongest of all dragons.
Of course. Dragon King,
Oh. It's a pretty fun
Oh
cast
shit,
of
yeah,
characters in this
that's
show.
a
Yeah,
that's
this
the
is-
thing.
has a
I
really
forgot.
fun
That
cast.
is the Dragon King, Toriu's father.
Oh
He's an
yeah,
asshole.
yeah. That like, he just kind of like, what is it? Just kind of looked at Kobayashi and just broke her glasses.
I mean,
It's like, good
a hot piece
lord.
of dragon meat like that would just crush any piece of glass that could reflect his awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's a thing throughout the show where, like, dragons are meant to be, like, stupidly powerful, so they
They are
have,
stupidly powerful.
but even, like,
Stupid.
like, even compared to most, series, this is, like, on another level to most things I can think of.
Yeah, but if you think about it, if you consider that this series has basically the base flat level of a dragon, remove anything else that could challenge a dragon, including any magics that a human could use, you come to the conclusion of maybe these dragons are exactly as powerful as they are in literally anything. It's just the kind
Maybe.
of bitches in everything else.
Maybe.
But yeah, a tank ain't gonna do shit to a dragon.
Nope.
And we are considering that we've got like a juvenile dragon, a inheritor of power, like an actual god of darkness, an actual god, and the lord of all dragons. We got a pretty powerful cast just to begin with.
Yeah.
Because if you take Kana and say that she's like the base level of like the youngest dragon, because Toru's not trying to fuck her up as easily as she could
No.
in any of the parts where they spar, because it's just sparring, it's just playing about.
Yeah.
They just happen to be able to flatten entire civilizations
Yeah, it's just...
by playing about.
Yeah. So dragons play, I guess.
So, take refuge in the knowledge that you are an ant and that a dragon could just step upon your entire civilization in a moment and not even realize you ever existed.
I mean, there's a reason they have to always go use a portal to go to like a massive open field.
I swear it's like just some guy's farm on in like England.
Just
And they just keep fucking it up.
just imagine if
They just keep going to Devon or some shit.
just imagine if like some random bystander just started walking across the field they're fighting on. It's just like
It's
I
just
guess I'll die.
arcane symbols just show up in the sky and just two dragons shoot out and it's just death, destruction, and mayhem. It's like, personally, I'd sit there and watch it. I'd go deaf from the shockwaves of the power just on a single contact, but
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
I mean, it would be fun.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Joe, why are you late for work today? Show's phone.
It was an honor to meet you.
Oh god.
That the generic anime opening grass field is actually what we see like in Kana's introductory episode. Yeah, I guess I'll say Kana is my favorite character. She's adorable, except for that one
Yes.
episode where she is not adorable.
Oh, she that is I remember specifically you had to just bail out for that scene.
I already saw the scene in a meme more than a year prior.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, cause like, when they aren't going overboard like that, I do think, like, Kana and, is it Sakawa?
Psycho.
Yeah, they're cute, but like they they do go a bit too far sometimes.
Oh man, you busted my subwoofer. And look at my spoiler.
Like if they,
Okay, I swear to God I've heard this song as well.
yeah, I've heard this before too.
I hope so. This is Nintendo music.
Oh, this is Breath of the Wild, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, some green race car. I don't know.
Hold on.
Mustache. Chick.
I'm willing to concede Zelda, but it's not Breath of the Wild.
No, I'm pretty sure this is because this is the Dragon Roost. This should be the Dragon Roost Island remix.
Hmm.
Sounds like Wind Waker music.
Yeah, it's I know it's a remix of a Wind Waker song.
Please flag this video.
Anyways,
Oh, continuing being off topic, did you upload the first episode?
no.
Feck. You might not have long to be able to do that.
No, I technically have the podcast on one of my streams anyway, so
Ah, fair.
I was gonna say, like, if they, like, aged the characters up, maybe it wouldn't be as bad, but I don't know, that's not gonna happen.
Well, from what I understand, I'm pretty sure that season 2 is supposed to be a couple years later anyway, so...
Yeah, but that's not...
She's a dragon, she's not aging.
Yeah, and Saikawa is, like, still gonna be really young, even after 2 years, so... Yeah.
Okay, if they aged them up to 13, then it's acceptable for Japan. If they aged them up to 16, it's acceptable for the rest of the world.
More or less. I mean, maybe...
Provide context for everyone. In one episode,
Okay.
Kobayashi's group is hanging out at Saikawa's house because, you know, that's what friends
Hello.
do.
How are you?
Kana goes to play Twister in Saikawa's room, and because Kana's a dragon with no concept of boundaries or, you know, human interaction.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she
How
ends
does
up giving Saikawa a nosebleed.
Saikawa it's just kind of...
Like,
Because I know what scene you're talking about.
like, how do you react to that? Just like, it's like, slow your roll down a little bit.
You got our stuff back, and Rose been taking good care of
I mean,
it.
what was I going to say?
It's like that guy in every multiplayer game who charges forward and dies, and now you're down a man and you gotta wait until the next section to res him.
No, Leroy Jenkins doesn't get a resurrection for that. He's going in the corner. Chris Hansen.
Leroy Jenkins is going in the corner.
Okay. All right. Let's go win this thing.
What are some of your what are your favorite characters in the show though? Because like, yeah, this show does have like a really fun cast of characters.
Honestly, Toru is my absolute favorite character.
Toru's fun.
What's the matter, Thunder?
I swear to Black Dragon, his name starts with D or something.
I don't remember.
You weren't thinking of pulling out.
Wait, what was it?
You know what I'm talking about.
Fafnir.
No idea.
Fafnir, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like he and like the really geeky guy, like
The Otaku, yeah.
yeah, the otaku, like I remember what they make like on rail shooters, and like they're like really into the online
They play
stuff.
Dark Souls and Mario Kart. It's great.
Yeah, I remember one scene where the Fafnir is like testing the otaku, one of the otaku's like games or whatever, and it's like bullet hell on steroids. It's like what's that series called? Toru. Basically, it's like, and it's like there's just like bullets going everywhere, and he's just like, this feels empty. You should add more.
I swear, actually, with this song, a historical association does actually own the rights to it.
Yeah.
He's definitely proven he's not a rookie anymore.
Because I swear this is a very old musical piece from classical history.
No, this is Mario Galaxy.
Does
Are you
sound
sure?
like a public domain piece, though.
It
Sure.
sounds like Like, no, I swear this is specifically that One Piece that I know I'm talking about.
No.
Yeah, the One Piece opening, no.
He'd be king of the pirates.
One Piece! God, the One Piece rap.
Oh, lordy.
Hey, don't be that way.
We all watched the first 3 episodes on Toonami when we were kids.
Yeah.
Because that's all that was fucking shown. No, what were we talking about? Characters.
Yeah, characters.
Takia and Fafnir, the geek squad, basically.
Yeah, those guys are really fun.
Joke about Takia is that he looks like the generic male love interest of the show, but he's not.
And then there's, whatever her name is, Boobs McGee.
Cool.
Yeah, she's, something else. I feel bad for the poor kid.
Lukua is real name Quetzalcoatl, is an Aztec dragon goddess. Yeah, I'm reading this off Wikipedia. Screw off. And so basically,
And that's why I referred to her as Quetzalcoatl. And Jesus Christ, with that waist, how do you carry that much flesh on your chest?
Tuh.
power of
Christ.
animation.
Power of anime.
I mean, there's anime in this. Oh.
Oh yeah, there's an in-universe explanation. The dragons seem to just become busty in human form. It's pretty much it's like
I mean,
across
it's
the
the,
line.
it's the rules of equivalent
species trait.
exchange. Honestly, it's the rules of equivalent exchange. All of that mass has to go somewhere, so it goes into their boobs and butts.
I suppose. Yeah, that makes some sense.
We already know the reason. Let's just.
I mean, it's clearly meant to be for fan
It's
service.
because it's because the artist was some lonely guy in his basement.
I love the going completely off track, but I love this one video by Pro ZD where it's just like you don't understand like this girl's big breasts mean. Like it's like there's some really critical importance to this, and it just goes to the writer just like I just wanted to draw titties.
It's like, the boobs are really important to the plot, and they're huge because they contain the curse of the Dark Demon Lord, but you won't learn about that until Season 3, which will never get aired because we don't have the funding to greenlight it for the next 10 years. And the writer's just like, yeah, sure. I'll write it into the story later this evening.
Yeah, because I'll just do it to just make it look like I wasn't just. I just wanted to get off on something. I mean,
It's totally not just because boobs.
oh lordy, Japan are some horny people.
Nah.
Who's the horny person, Harry? The people who make it or the people who consume it? Like sheep?
Yes.
No, the horny people are the people that look for the fans of the show who redrew it as pornography.
I mean, yeah.
This manga was made by a guy who does hentai. Let's not. It's not.
I didn't actually know that, so that's kind of funny. That does make a
I'm
lot of
trying
sense.
I'm trying to not shame an entire country, but Lukua, she's what's the word? She's
Boobs.
she's nice to
She
people.
has a very strong character. And I'm not just talking about her spine.
Okay, basically her backstory is that she's an Aztec dragon goddess summoned to the human world by a dumbass kid named Shota, because of course his name is Shota, and he lives with him.
And
But he insists that she's a demon because he doesn't believe enough in his power to understand that a dragon flat out just chose to show up in his cauldron because they were just passing by and noticed it and thought it would be fun. and kinda needed a place to crash.
Yeah, like every time they sleep, they like sleep together. So Shota's dreams are just him like trying to push like
Fluffy
a
clouds.
just like trying to push like a balloon away because tits.
Pull that off again. Hey, hold on, fellas. He did win the race. We have
Oh god.
I promise you, the show is good.
I'll race you again.
Honest.
Good show, I swear. It's a pure, innocent, romantic comedy about this dragon who met up with this woman one day when the woman went into a forest drunk off her tits and found the dragon who had fled to this world after a critical injury in their own world against a battle against some knights or some shit.
You're always telling the truth. He's not pulling that out of that.
I'm not pulling this out my ass. This is the plot.
Yeah, of course I do.
No, seriously, the plot is this 9-to-5 office worker doing, I think it's architectural design through CAD for a big company, basically got utterly shit-faced one night, strolled into the forest and came across a dragon who had fled from her own world after being critically injured by holy knights, and then and kept her company through most of the night, and basically came up with the decision that, hey, fuck it, instead of going back to your own world where it's just war and suffering, just be my personal servant. And the dragon was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because this was the first time ever that anyone showed any care or affection toward the dragon, just instantly fell madly in love with her. And then we have episode 1.
Yeah. You gotta love shows that don't show the backstory until like near the end.
Well, no, it's like episode 5. It wasn't near the end because it's like a 12-episode show.
Like that was towards the end, though. Like
It was still it was still
it
fairly
was the middle.
it was still fairly deep into it.
Hey, what's that red light flashing in there for?
It was the end of the cutesy bullshit
I'm on the TV.
before the big action and the ramping up tensions and the actions have consequences.
every slice of life anime has to go for a sudden pivot to depression and drama.
Yeah.
Tail end.
This
Like,
is-
If I wanted drama, I'd talk to my co-workers for 5 minutes.
We are
Is
your
it-
co-workers today.
This is so,
Alright, in England, instead of Karens, we have Sarahs, and I work with 2 of them, and the names are actually Sarah.
Hey, who you calling?
So if I want drama, I'll talk to my co-workers.
The cars are lining up at the starting line now.
Oh, this here is gonna be some kind of fun.
Okay, folks, let's go racing.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna what I was gonna say though, that yeah, this as far as like slice of life stuff that goes, this is definitely up there. KyoAni in general seems to be really good at that kind of stuff, and like we're talking about like emotional like stuff or whatever. You gotta love when a slice of life show like this for most of the scenes doesn't really take anything too seriously, but they tend to always bring in those moments where it wants to make you feel things, and it's like a massive contrast to what you're used to the rest of these shows. Because I know like Lucky Star is a show that is doesn't really do that for the most part, but it's like there's one specific scene in like the last few episodes that like just kind of breaks you emotionally, and it happens like every time for me. And
Oh shit, yeah, speaking of Lucky Star, I haven't actually ever had a chance to finish it.
Never seen a single episode.
Well, it's because of YouTube-related reasons and not being asked to actually go hunt it down.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about Lucky Star and 4 at some other point, but I do remember there's Dragon Maid having specific, like, emotional scenes. I don't remember a lot of the context for them, but the one I at least do remember a decent amount is, like, one of the last few episodes with, Toru's father. I did really like that. It's like Kobayashi has to like prove herself and all, and show that the father is basically being a complete jerk face. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, through a battle to the death.
Yeah, it's like you have to have like some major guts to go up, so like speak your piece, and like
To not only the father of the chick that you actually kind of like, but also the king of dragons.
yeah, you just yell into his face.
Mid-temper tantrum, of course.
Like, just yell at a guy that, for all intents and purposes, could probably just end her by just flicking his wrist or something.
Yeah, no, literally.
It's like, jeez. It's like, what do you do? Like, he literally just, like, looked at her, and then she was just on the floor, just kind of paralyzed.
Yeah,
I feel this stinging.
just
With the
flat out.
power of being a generic protagonist, she was able to save the day.
Yeah, boy.
I can respect
If
that.
only that power could have saved Star Wars.
Star Wars discussion does not deserve to be saved tonight, Joey. We are
That-
dropping a bullet by not talking about this.
We'll
That,
do it
that's,
in the winter when we're all drunk.
that's like,
I don't drink. Oh.
I don't drink either.
You'll drink for this?
No.
Nah.
This is the extent of the Star Wars discussion. We mentioned it once. Okay, bye.
We mentioned it twice.
And now, my friend,
This time just now, and at the beginning when we said what we were trying to do instead of it.
Yeah, it'll probably happen eventually, but I just don't
We're not ready yet.
know. I think we should at least have like a note, have like notes written down. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a hot mess. Anyways, what other things are there to talk about with Dragon Maid? Like, what things do you guys
Well,
want?
there was that episode where they went to the manga convention.
Oh yeah! Oh, that was really cool.
Toru just got a shit ton of attention because it's like, wow, great cosplay, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, isn't it just?
I love the Fafnir's thing where it's like, well, it's like how to curse people book, and he gets like no one gets it. It's amazing.
But the thing is, they're real and they work.
Yeah, so it's just like,
Like,
good
I'd
lord.
fucking buy it. There's some people that use it.
oh no, you don't.
And that's why it's a good thing no one actually bought them.
It's a good thing I never had the chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Wait,
lordy.
wasn't he charging souls for them as well?
I don't remember.
Oh yeah.
Tell you what, though, there are quite a few people I know that would buy one,
Yeah.
and I'd have to use it first. I swear.
Oh, good lord.
Look at me.
Oh, you remember that play they did? Was it the thing of the matchsticks or whatever?
Little match girl.
Little Match Girl, yeah. And like they completely derailed it into something else.
Yep,
That was a fun
because
episode.
it was too many
Poor shit.
cooks who ruined the broth.
Too many
Tongue tied
cooks.
for the umpteenth time, but it was a funny episode.
Yeah. That's like the best I can ask for a show like this. Like if it's just fun, if it's just like just good fun to watch and the cast is likable, then I'm
For the lady.
generally down. I don't really need anything super deep with for shows like this. Like this the show has moments of lore and just expanding on like characters and whatnot, but it's nothing inherently too deep, and that's kind of what I like about it. It's very easy to digest.
I meant to.
One for the lady.
It's a very good show, and we
Yeah.
all recommend it greatly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm faster.
If you're not watching
Caveats.
anything at the moment, and you don't want anything super serial,
If you
this
want
is
the
definitely the way to do
FBI knocking on your door, then yeah.
Yeah,
Kobayashi's Dragon
That's
Maid.
only one episode.
there are like a few scenes, like the
One
things,
too many.
the stuff with is it Kokoa? Or Lokoa?
Lukua.
Lukoa, okay.
Hard bang.
I don't know about that. Like
Not a fan of the big tits?
He has literal demon eyes, Joey.
that's she's hilarious, but that's not the kind of girl I'm into. I'm sorry. But no, the stuff with Lukoa and that one scene with Psychoar and Kana, you might wanna make sure people aren't looking behind you or anything, because those scenes are a bit but besides that, it's just some good slice of life fun stuff and whatnot.
A show about a family,
Yeah,
ostensibly.
basically.
Well, how you doing, Slick?
Kobayashi, the perpetually lonely, aside from her one friend, salary woman, has basically had a girlfriend, sort of, associate, and a cute daughter basically come into her life,
Yeah.
and she's happier for it.
Yeah, I like that. It's like there's an episode where Kobayashi, like just kind of reminisces and like realizes how much happier she is now. I could be wrong about that, but I remember that being a thing. But that was
Probably.
yeah. I do like stuff like that. So you don't need to like. It doesn't need to be something that's flat out said, but it's just something you notice by just the way characters emote, that you just realize that they've changed because of the people they've been around for so long. I'm starting to run out of things to say.
Okay, it doesn't
I
have
mean, we
to
could
be
add
a
a second
long
topic.
video.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to like drag these out to hours, but I mean,
Yeah, we can have a short episode. We're doing another episode next week, anyways.
true.
True.
That is true.
We'll have to decide what to do for next week.
I mean, I'd be down with your offer on Gravity Falls.
Yeah. I'll have to prep.
Can do
for it,
that.
though.
You've seen the whole show, have
I
you,
haven't
Scrappy?
I've seen. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it's been a while for me, but I should remember. I remember most of it.
I'll let everyone say Gravity Falls next week because I know a lot of people would want to be into that.
Okay, if there's nothing else, if there's not much to say about Dragon Maid, like the series or the anime as a whole, are there any specific like offhand moments that you guys remember that were fun?
Kana's introductory episode is probably my favorite episode.
Oh yes, that's everyone's favorite episode.
Hey, kid.
Just happy and pure.
Yeah.
Oh no, was it like episode 2 where Toru, the Otaku guy, and Kobayashi all go to the pub and then they just completely go off on her about her style because she
Oh,
took
yeah.
the style of the maid cafe just flying over on the first episode.
Yeah, like the
Oh
completely.
yeah, Toru got assaulted in that episode. That was fun.
Verbally assaulted
No, but physically
and
assaulted
sexually
too.
assaulted. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, Tor. It
We
was
promise you, the
just.
show is good.
Hey, homie.
Yeah.
She was being stripped in the bar. Bruh.
Oh my god.
And her love for Kobayashi did not falter because she has issues.
I mean.
That's gonna leave a
It just made her love them more.
Huh.
It's like, wow, she actually wants to see me naked. No, it's not what she
goodness.
meant. She was shit-faced. I just
yeah.
hope in
Yes.
season 2 we actually see the long-awaited wedding of Fafnir and Otaku guy.
Oh god.
I'd fucking watch that.
That'd be hilarious, but I mean.
We
Oh, the
deserve
drama
it,
on
but
that'd
we
be so
won't get
good.
it.
See. God. Oh lordy. Also, I love how the. Huh?
I was gonna say, like, go on.
Okay. No, I was gonna say, I love how we've never mentioned the fact that like a running gag of the show is Toru trying to make Kobayashi eat her tail. Like it never
yeah, we
works.
forgot to mention the tail.
Yeah, it's like she always like hides it in all of her meals, just like, and Kobayashi always like finds it. It's like, dude, stop. It's not gonna work.
For context, Toru can regenerate her tail, which does stay visible in her human form sometimes. It's like
Yeah.
Ryoko's
all
tail
the
from
tails are
Tenchi
permanently
Muyo.
visible.
For
None of them can
some
hide
reason.
their tail.
They're
Actually,
like,
no,
his
I
tail
think
functions as a
Fafnir
plug.
can hide his tail.
oh yeah, like Kana's like has like electricity powers or something.
Kana is a desk lamp.
Basically.
Yeah.
And she has like cow horns, and her dragon form looks more like a bird.
Mm.
One for the fame.
So, I think Kana's family has had a very mixed family tree.
Wait, what the hell is Rune Factory?
That's a rhythm game.
RPG series.
Oh, okay.
Well, apparently Rune Factory 4 Special has come out recently.
Okay then.
Because Games advertising its special edition, which has a 160-page art book, the official soundtrack CD,
Oh, the Skyward Sword.
swimsuit DLC, because of course, and premium custom box with original illustration by Manaku Ikuwaki. Look, I'm not Japanese, so...
But it's okay, I botched several
One for the
real
fame.
person pronunciations when I was going through the summary of this manga's creation. It's
Look,
alright.
why can't they all just have anime names like Seraph, the Dark Demon Lord of Murder and Destruction and Pain? It's like, it would be so much easier for the Western world if they were all just named stupid shit like that. It
Yeah.
also probably led to more wars, but...
Mm.
No, I'm not gonna lie, if you think about it, just go by medieval, say, so the English are crusading across the world. They somehow come across by Japan by accident, and they meet up with this guy, and then they somehow manage to translate it, and the guy says, "My name is the Dark Destroyer of Nations." It's like that's gonna lead to a war. End of story there.
Oh man.
I want to see that anime though.
Sure it exists, and I'm sure it stars a female version of Oda Nobunaga. Because there's
Well,
a
no,
lot of anime.
Well,
with
no,
that premise.
it's got freaking King Arthur as the main character, except King Arthur's a chick, and the sword is just utterly dismayed at their obsession with boobs.
Body.
I think somehow I've just mixed up Fate and High School DxD,
One for the fame.
which means I've now got two fandoms both going, when's the fucking release, and also trying to stab me with pitchforks.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Nah, as far as I know, DxD's fandom is kind of chill.
Yeah, I don't.
And also
Yeah.
massive fucking pervs.
Don't say.
Hmm.
Really? The fans of the show where the plot is boobs of perverts? No.
Yeah, I haven't delved into a lot of fandoms.
Don't. You'll enjoy things a lot more. That's my personal recommendation. Don't join fandoms.
You enjoy Star Wars more if you didn't know about the fandom at all.
Did somebody say Star Wars? No.
That
no one
fan
said Star
base
Wars.
is like horrific.
Okay, Star Wars has 3 fan bases for the one fan base, and they all hate each other, and none of them like Star Wars.
Pretty much.
That is the best way to explain that. Because you got the Star Wars animated, you got the Star Wars originals, the Star Wars prequels, and Star Wars sequels fans, and none of them like each other. All of them hate each other. All of them hate each individual section that isn't their own section from what they like of it.
Not always.
Okay, the animated fans tend to like one or two of the others. But no fan likes all of Star Wars.
I like most of Star Wars.
Yeah, I like most of Star Wars too, and then they released the sequels. But and this is the segue we required to actually get onto the topic.
No, I don't. I do not have the energy for that.
We're not doing this. No.
We're still getting Lego Star Wars and Skywalker stuff, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I start talking about. Wait, Harry. So you know the terrible weather we're having at the moment with Storm Dan or whatever the fuck it is. So you know how it just roared up the second we started talking about Star Wars.
Oh.
It's like we're not talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, it's like
talking about Star Wars.
God said no. It's like Star Wars, not on my planet.
Not anymore. Be gone, Fots. Oh no, do you want to talk about EFOTs?
Oh god.
Because there's funny shit going on in the EFOT world, I'm telling you.
What?
Have you heard of Project Melody?
Did I want to have heard of it?
Alright, so Project Melody is a... Alright, so you know Hatsune Miku.
Oh, of course.
Imagine Herbert as a cam girl.
Oh, I see.
And, did one stream, got 20k viewers and 50k, whatever coins it is that they use as a premium currency, which can be exchanged for real cash. I don't know, I don't care. I don't use the website. Among others. Other websites are available. And, Hose Mad. And they ended, like, on Twitter, not long after it, and even during when it was happening, it was just a bunch of career cam girls bitching about it and making complaints like, alright, you remember in the Industrial Revolution when miners and everyone were losing all their jobs to machines that could do it more safely and cheaper because, you know, anything that doesn't involve an actual human doing it is significantly cheaper.
Yeah.
They were making those exact same points.
Nice.
Saying that, oh no, the FOT Industrial Revolution has begun.
Oh lordy.
And no one listens. As far as I know, all of the drama from that has died down because this information's like 2 or 3 weeks old now, but I find it absolutely hilarious, and I
That is
definitely
pretty
recommend
good.
looking up the news reports on Project Melody.
Okay.
Because it's basically just people going, oh no, Hose Mad.
Oh no.
Like, you thought that frickin' the Smash community got salty over a new Fire Emblem character. Nah. Who's mad about that ain't shit against actual Hose being mad.
Let's not.
That sounds
How do we
beautiful.
segue into this again?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do we even have anything
funny.
anything else to say about Dragon Maid?
I think I was
think we're-
specifically just trying to segue out of Star Wars. Oh, speaking of Star Wars,
No, no. We tried so hard to avoid that conversation.
we got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
No. But yeah, go watch Dragon Maid. It's a
Why
good.
are we doing a podcast on Smash Fighters Pass characters?
That'd be very difficult for me to do, but we could do a podcast on Smash flat out. Well, actually, we spoke a lot about Smash in the 2019 games episode.
Actually,
Unless you really wanted to do a Smash-specific podcast.
actually, I mean, I wouldn't mind that too much. I mean, just kind of like a retrospective in a sense, just going through the whole series.
Yeah, rather than just saying, like, trying to keep it brief.
I mean, we can always do it in parts if it ends up going too long. What's high Mario Kart Wii?
Alright, Smash Retrospective has been added to the list.
Quicker than quick.
Dragon Maid is being wiped. Games of 2019 is being wiped. Yeah, I'm just quickly going through the list now.
Yeah,
and,
go.
Seeing what's still valid. Okay, those are free. That's supposed to be free.
Yeah, go watch Dragon Maid if any people watching are interested in a show like that. If you're looking for a good, fun slice of life show, then it's a good time.
I want to mark that one for summer. That's gonna be post E3.
There are other shows I'd like to be added, but I don't know if people have seen a lot of them.
Oh yes, on the list we have the new Animal Crossing.
Oh, that's gonna be like a topic for the others.
Look forward to that, but I'm probably not gonna be in that episode.
I'm just gonna kind of host it and just kind of let them like go off.
Yeah,
I have nothing to say.
I'm probably actually gonna go to fuck to sleep for that one instead of being here at this time.
At this time of night. Something, whatever else the thing was.
And we have an emergency podcast set where it's just me screaming about gun blades and airships.
Airship! Airship! Airship!
So we do need someone else to watch ReZero, so we have at least 3 people to talk about that.
Oh yeah, ReZero.
Oh yeah, we've also got a hypothetical one that's us in the anime world.
Oh right. Oh that's just
That's gonna be us in specific anime worlds and how it's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
And why we'd want to be in them and logistics of that and actually going stupidly realistic and in depth to it.
Or why we wouldn't be. Why we wouldn't be in them, ReZero.
Yeah, pretty much. Just as a quick taster for that, I mean, Dragon Ball makes sense because it's a case of in Dragon Ball, with how the universe works there, you have the potential to shoot energy blasts out of your hand. You just gotta get good at martial arts.
Yeah.
You just can't do it in real life. But if you're in the Dragon Ball world, you could legit go as close to Super Saiyan as you could.
Probably.
Like, there's no saying that you couldn't be an ascended human. It's just that Krillin hasn't tried.
Oh god. But yeah,
Krillin's also got a girlfriend, so who cares?
But like, for context with ReZero though, I remember talking about this a lot, and I was just like, yeah, if we went to the world of ReZero, we'd be dead in like a week.
Sure, a week. Yeah, you give it that much.
Yeah. More like, yeah, probably be more like a couple days.
With all of the music topics I've got there, I think we could probably consolidate that into one episode of just our thoughts on musics.
Musico.
And we're probably never going to get around to the Witcher episode, but yeah.
The Witcher, is that just Witcher 3? What is that?
That's the Witcher television show.
Oh, I have no opinion on that, so...
And then there's an episode where it's just us talking about best girl in anime, also known as
Yeah,
the
I think
waifu
I'll
episode.
pass on that one.
I feel. Oh no, what that was
That's another emergency episode. If we
Yeah.
have no topics.
I remember that specifically. That was like, if we have nothing to talk about, like we. Oh.
But yeah, if you guys want to brainstorm any more topics later, then I can hopefully add more to this list. But as this list is now, considering it's supposed to be every 2 weeks, it's already like a year of content there.
Yeah, I mean, I do. There are like shows I do want to talk about for some episodes, but I do want a decent amount of us to have actually seen them first. So for now, I think we'll just leave it.
Yeah. On the run-up to E3, though, there's going to be a Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo episode specifically, and then a post-E3 episode.
Oh yeah, when E3 happens, it's the topics are gonna kind of get pushed off to the side for E3 stuff.
So yeah, that's just a quick insight into things that we've got planned for the podcast.
Yep.
So
So the
we're
end.
pretty much at wrapping up time.
Yeah. That was like the
So
shortest
instead of wrapping
podcast.
up, we're gonna do the stars.
No. Oh goddy.
I have a tool to make my friends cry. It's called the Star Wars episode. It's just no one wants to fucking do it, but everyone wants to do it.
It's like, it's something that should happen, but I don't want it to.
Everyone wants it to happen, but the threat of it occurring is too great of a risk. Or some shit. It's like, bro.
So-
We had our 10 seconds to discuss it. We did it. It's done. Bury it. Let the past die. Kill
This-
it if you have to.
We'll probably do it sometime in early 2021 when everyone's significantly more chill.
Okay,
That's never.
here's what I have to say. Star Wars Episode 7, 8, and 9, they are movies that exist. Okay, bye.
Star Wars 7, 8, and 9 are movies that exist that get progressively more garbage, in my personal opinion.
The more I think about them in some ways, yeah, but let's not go into that.
We'll go into that maybe next year.
Absolutely not.
I'm not
You
prolonging.
came here for that, and now.
I'm not prolonging it for that long.
Oof. It'll.
He is like trying to perform some foreplay, and he's waiting a year to blow.
How dare you talk about my sex life?
Oh god. Anyways, next
God,
time
if
we're
that's actually
doing.
watching this, you might actually agree.
Anyways, next week is Gravity Falls, right?
Okay, next week's
Hopefully,
Gravity Falls. Recap yourself on a bit of the stuff. Maybe watch some post-show reviews or some stuff.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, I'll try to remind myself of some of the things.
Yep. And then hopefully. So next Saturday, 11 p.m.
Whenever. I guess in the evening when people are around.
Well, from what I've gathered, 11 p.m. is like the time, the earliest we can really start it, unless other people are around sooner.
I'm around like all day on Saturday.
Oh god.
All right, cool. So 5 a.m. on Saturday. Now
This
Harry
Sunday
White is
night.
waking up. Sunday. Tune in to WWE Raw on Sunday, featuring John Cena.
Da 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 da, and they just like called out that woman like constantly.
Triple H. No, like I'm out of wrestling from a long time, but I know Triple H is no longer a wrestler. I don't know if he died or retired, but I know he's
He's alive.
not
He's
there.
like running business for the WWE.
Yeah, but I know he's not a wrestler anymore.
What, John Cena?
No,
He
Triple
was
H.
the
Oh,
Westels,
okay.
I think.
John Cena's still doing it. Yeah.
Well, the funniest thing is that John Cena voices one of the main villains in Rise of the TMNT. It's hilarious.
Alright, so I'm gonna cut this off now.
Okay.
Honestly, you two last things.
I pretty much said my piece on Dragon Maid. It's a good show, watch it if you're into cute slice of life stuff. If you...
With your door locked.
Yeah, there are some scenes that you might want to look behind you before they happen, but...
I mean, it's
yeah.
anime.
You kind of get used to it, but if you really...
It's like the super edgy amazingness of awesome, and then your mum walks in and just naked women and tits everywhere, and then the second she turns around, it's back to the demon fighting.
Pretty much, that's basically how it works. Yeah, it has a lot of fun moments, some good heartfelt stuff occasionally, and it's a fun cast of characters. I'd recommend it if you're into stuff like that.
Yes, I recommend for the just the super wholesome plot.
Pretty much.
Genuinely.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright, Scrappy, last words?
I don't know. Can't wait for season 2. I hope Kyoto Animation bounces back.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Alright, so thank you for watching the Braincock Bloodlust. No, the Brain Block, I want to say Bloodlust now, great!
Good times.
Good times. All those orphans.
Jeez.
Okay, thank you for watching the Brain Block podcast. We have been your hosts, Harry and Joe, me, Joe, him, Harry, and our recurring guest, we hope, Scrappy.
Yep.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. That was the thing that happened.
One for the lady.
Yep.
Yeah, that was, like, really short compared to the last one. How long was that, like?
About an hour.
Okay.
Look at this. Ka-chow.
And my computer didn't melt.
Good. Good stuff. I'm still streaming on my side, so...
Yeah, do you guys have any ideas for extra episodes you might want to do?
Okay, so let me think of, like, have either of you watched Azumanga Daioh?
No.
Okay.
I still stand. What now?
No, I was gonna say, have that as a maybe for the future, if you guys, like, ever watch it.
Yeah, you mean in 10 years when we're done with our gigantic list of shows? By the way, we need to put a hard cap on adding more shows. Like, I think we're good
I
for
suppose.
the next 7 years.
I want to say if we add just like 5 shows that we know at least us 3 have watched right now, that gives us content for when people inevitably never join, because for fuck's sake.
Okay, what are some shows you guys have watched in, like, the past year or two?
I mean, right now, I've watched Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay.
I've watched How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. I'm watching High School DxD. I've seen High School DxD all the way through season 4.
Alright.
That one time I was reincarnated as a slime. I suppose I could talk about Rick and Morty 3 if I ever get around to finishing that, like season 4, assuming I get around to finishing that.
I've only seen, like, 1 episode of season 4.
One for the ladies.
But the problem with Rick and Morty is by doing content like that, assuming it does attract a crowd, it attracts a crowd. What else have I watched? On Amazon Prime Video, I'm currently watching, what's it called? The new Star Trek show, Picard.
Oh, really?
I've still got another episode, I think, yeah, I've got another episode of that to watch. Maybe 2 episodes, I'm not sure. Because that airs every Friday. Let me go on Netflix a second.
Okay.
look through shit that I've watched.
Ow! Hey, what's the sticker?
Alright, apps, netdicks.
One for the fans.
Netflix and chill.
Watch the paint there, pal.
Netflix, and my god, that's someone's daughter, you monster.
For science, you monster.
We don't have Little Witch on the list.
Oh, that's true. I'd like to talk about that.
Come back.
You seen Little Witch?
I have not.
Feck. It's on Netflix.
I know Jason's seen it.
There's a Dragon Quest film
Oh,
on Netflix. Right now.
oh man.
Not so fast.
I'm not watching Pop Team Epic. I've seen Scissor 7.
Now that's just wrong.
Okay, that's something I haven't even heard of.
It's on Netflix.
Hmm.
That's what I'm talking
Don't really want to talk about that.
about. Hey, don't be
I
that
wasn't
way.
really a fan of Your Lie in April. We could talk about Your Girls and Panzer. Because
Well-
I've seen that and the movie.
What about that that show that's about like girls like wrestling using their tits or something? What was
I
that?
haven't
No
seen
way.
that.
Leave and the rest
You're not watching
Um,
K-Joe.
We could talk about Love Chinibia and Other Delusions.
Good lord.
It's a good show.
Mm.
Harry would like it a lot.
Oh yeah? Well, I still ain't
Oh, is that the show you've recommended to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to call it a modern teen romance,
Okay.
which is normally reserved for chick flicks, but trust me, this isn't.
Mm.
So that's on Netflix and has a movie.
Yeah.
I have not seen any Fate, and until someone can tell me where episode 1 is, that's the same reason I won't watch Gundam.
Gundam is just a type of genre I've never really been too invested in. Like, it doesn't really seem like something I'd really get much out of. I don't know.
Unfortunately, I've seen every Transformers,
Mm.
as far as I know.
Or at least like
Victory.
the Michael Bay ones.
Yes, the Michael Bay ones. I haven't actually seen the show.
Mm. I mean, maybe Gundam's good for all I know. I just don't really care.
Well, it must be good because so many people watch it.
Yeah, it has its audience.
Oh yeah.
Whee!
I have seen Steins Gate, but I didn't think much of it.
I've heard of that.
Yo, Benny, check
It's one of the super legacy shows.
Yeah.
It's like you're not a weeb if you haven't seen it, sort of thing, by the elitists.
Apparently, I'm not a weeb then.
Hold
If-
on a second. That's not supposed to happen.
Weep to me, Harry.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all that matters to me. So,
We could talk about Archer,
oh yeah.
if anyone's seen all 10 seasons of that.
No, but I mean,
It's good. The seasons aren't that long, to be fair.
mm.
Don't feel bad.
I've seen BoJack Horseman, which is finished now.
Oh, I need to watch that.
One for the fans.
6 seasons long.
Mm.
I am not talking about that because that's going to lead to the reasons why we didn't talk about Star Wars. I'm not talking about Doctor Who because it just
Oh,
turns
man.
into that mess.
I don't have enough to talk about with Doctor Who. I've seen most of the series with when it was David Tennant, but that's it.
From alright, season 10 onwards on there, so well no.
I don't remember most of it, to be honest.
Alright, Ninth Doctor onwards is on there, so Christopher Eccleston, that's the one. And then it's David Tennant, and then it's
Smith?
the guy, no, it's not Will Smith, it's Matt Smith, that's the one.
Matt Smith.
There were 2
Matt
seasons
Smith?
of Matt Smith, 3 seasons. Yeah, and then it was the old Scottish guy who honestly was fucking amazing.
Pete
There's 3
Capaldi.
seasons of him. Yeah, he's awesome. And now it's that bitch that ruined it forever.
Wow.
I'm glad you respect the first female Doctor like that.
Here's the thing.
What was I gonna say?
She's the
Oh yeah. No, I
She
don't
was-
care. What? I don't want to rant.
For the ladies.
I'm not gonna rant. She was the first female Doctor. I watched the season. Open mind. The longer I watched the season, the more I thought, oh god, this is awful. Until the final episode of the first season, and I haven't even started the second season of her. But I will watch it because it's the same reason why I gave Halo 5 the benefit of the doubt and intend on playing Halo Infinite. And actually, since the
Yeah,
latest
I
Call
literally-
of Duty, I've gained respect for Call of Duty.
What are you saying, Scrappy?
I think he died.
Your sound just went out like intermittently, so like here you go from Doctor Who to Halo Infinite.
Oh.
That's
okay.
it.
Oh.
I pretty much did. No, basically, I watched the first season of her, and the more I watched it, the more garbage I thought it was until the last episode. I thought, wait, did they get a new writer at the last goddamn minute? And then apparently, from what people are saying about the new season, they didn't.
Oh man.
That's it, Mac. Yeah.
Anyway, off topic. So we could talk about Dreamland Wonderland if anyone's seen that, which is pretty good.
Man Wonderland, and I saw the first episode. What was I gonna say? My stupid pie in the sky suggestion, as Harry has been reminded of endlessly, is simply that we gather our members of the Justice League and discuss the best and worst of the past decade in gaming.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
That requires a bit of research. That might take, that would take the full 2 weeks of planning for it. So
Or maybe
when we decided to do that, we'd have to properly do it.
I mean, we can always like just have stuff ready. Like we can always like plan for it, building up to it. We don't necessarily have to
Oh no, like
do it for
the more time we have to
Yeah.
plan it is better.
yeah.
But it's one of those things that I'd like to know, when do we intend on doing this so I know how long I have to actually sort this out.
Yeah.
Because that's not an easy topic to run through.
No. Give it like I don't know. Maybe an April or May discussion that should be.
Well, we should send it out so everyone can prepare and, ghost us at the last second anyways, but
Yeah.
Angry Joe noises.
I mean, to be fair with this, it was Star Wars, so I mean, no one wanted to do this. How much of Lucky Star have you actually seen, Joey?
Up to like episode 12.
Oh wow, okay, you've seen a decent amount.
I
of
think-
it then.
I think there's like 25 episodes.
Yeah, something like that.
Don't feel bad. You've been passed by the best.
So I've put on the list the 2010 to 2020 best and worst games.
Well, not just games, but just stuff that happened in the industry in general. You can.
So, well, I've only got best and worst written here, but I imply games. So what?
Okay, so
Gaming.
let's. We can put these as two separate episodes. Actually, do one that's just the gaming industry as a whole, and do a second one that's just best and worst games of the decade.
I wasn't just talking about best and worst games. I'm just talking about best and worst in gaming.
Oh, I mean, oh that's oof. That's a big one. I feel like just doing like the last decade is easier because gaming as a whole is a bit
As a
much.
whole, Jesus. We'd have to
I
split it
didn't mean-
up into generation.
Oh, no. When I meant best and worst of gaming as a whole, I meant 2010 to 2019 gaming stuff as a whole, not just
Oh, okay.
games.
Well, I'm including
Like, we can
2020 in it as well, so
Okay.
whatever
why
point
not?
we're up to in that year, if anyone's got anything they want to say,
Okay.
when we eventually get to that.
Yeah, if you want to take a rant on Activision Blizzard, then yes, this will be your moment.
Oof.
I feel like this is gonna end up taking multiple parts.
It could be. No Game, No Life. Anyone seen that and want to talk
Oh
about
yeah, well you know I've seen it.
it? Yeah.
I'd like to talk about that.
Because I'm still looking for like 5 shows to add. That would be the first one.
I would say Lucky Star, but I don't. Have Azumagadara and Lucky Star both there as maybes in the future?
I'll put them on when we can.
Yeah, when people have actually seen them.
Yeah. 7 Deadly Sins?
I haven't seen that.
I have unfortunately seen it.
Okay.
Is it
I don't
wrong to
think-
pick up girls in a dungeon?
Tuh.
The answer is yes, and I haven't seen it.
Tuh.
No, the answer is no, and you totally go to the local crack den and pick up chicks. No.
Queen is looking to make a move real quick here.
Oh man.
McQueen is driving like the field is standing
So, people haven't seen is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
I haven't seen it. I feel like I probably should because it sounds hilarious, but
It's amazing.
oh goody.
Has everyone seen Carol on Tuesday?
No.
Because that is something to talk about. Because, damn, Harry, you need to watch Carol on Tuesday. Did we say Little Witch?
I think
Yes,
we
you
did.
did.
Right. We could do South Park.
No, god.
Oh, have you guys seen One Punch Man Season 1?
Yes.
Because I haven't seen Season 2, but...
I haven't seen it either, but see, we can probably like just devote a time to season 1.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I dare you to try that again.
Do you want to add No Game, No Life Season 0 as its own... Episode 0 as its own thing, or add it to the episode already? That'd basically be dependent on have people seen it.
Like should it?
Have you seen NGNL 0, the movie?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Alright, then I'll
I-
tack that onto
We can.
the show episode.
Yeah. Because it's mainly just the series itself that needs to be seen. The movie, not so much.
The movie is like way down the line as far as the show's concerned.
Because
It's like an entire book.
that the timeline of that show is just complete whack at the end of it.
It's literally the last episode that the timeline gets fucked.
Yeah, and it's
Like
annoying
the
as
first two
hell.
books, and then it skips on to like book 5, and then there's a
Yeah.
bit from like the end of book 8, and the film is like the entirety of book 8.
Yeah, that just annoys me so much. Like, it's going so well, and like for the last scene, it's just like, yeah, let's just speed up to this point for no reason, and like have this build up of this character you don't know who it is, what's gonna happen. Read the manga. Okay, bye. Like, that's the most screw-off ending I've seen in a while.
Do you guys want to talk about Sword Art?
Oh god. We totally could. If you
Actually,
wanna...
I could do it, but it would... Actually, maybe we'd have some common ground on hating something for once, but...
Honestly, I'm down.
I don't hate it.
No, I fully hate it.
I don't
Don't tell Harry.
No, I don't fully hate it. There are some things I do like about it, but yeah.
Have you guys seen Final Space?
No.
Sick.
In an episode.
But yeah, put down Sword Art Online because that might actually be on.
I have put Sword Art. I've
Okay.
just put Sword Art.
Because that
Have you
might
guys seen
actually be
Agretsuko?
fun. Agretsuko.
Actually, I'm not. It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Yeah, both seasons.
I should check that out.
Because, damn, you guys need to see Agretsuko.
I know some people on my Twitter are big fans of it.
Now that's a good show, but I know none of you have seen it.
What's that?
Kaguragari.
Okay.
It's basically ridiculously rich, super hot high school girls getting super horny over gambling.
Okay then.
Oh, what's that show?
And it's awesome.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, I'll think I'll have to pass on that podcast.
Oh, but it's so good.
Oh, another show you guys need to watch is Toradora. That's a really good rom-com.
Took 6 years for that thing to get an English dub.
Wait,
6 years.
wait, really?
Yes.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. It's a really good dub though, so. I think I might have finished the game actually. Is there anything else after this?
I need to find one more show.
How many do you need?
I needed to make sure we have at least 5 on the back burner to talk about.
Okay, what do you have now?
No Game, Little Witch, One Punch, and Sword Art.
Okay.
Come on, Doc. Better another rodeo.
Hmm.
Seasoned traveler. You still don't have headlights.
We can talk about Sonic X.
Oh.
Actually, I've not seen an episode of Sonic X like a decade, but yeah, I can go talk about season 3.
Huh.
Thanks, Mater.
Should have made a season 4. Like, 4 kids should have done that as soon as Pokemon was snatched from them.
But there are 4 seasons of this show, but it says there's only 2. But they're 26 episodes long each.
Yeah, Netflix doesn't have the Matarak saga in it, does it?
Did.
Did it?
It
Oh.
has first to last episode, but it's saying there's only 2 seasons.
Hmm.
Where is it?
Don't worry. It's a good place.
Because... unless they've removed some of it and reorganized the name.
Hmm.
So we're talking about Sonic X or no?
I don't. I mean,
The short list.
I don't really have that much to say about it. In all honesty,
We could talk about Pokemon Indigo,
I mean that's relevant. I
the
guess.
first season of Pokemon.
Oh gosh. Hey, can you just record my long spiels whenever we watch season 1 through the site and just play it at the podcast?
Yeah,
I think I
basically.
said my piece about season 1.
Mm. Okay, I think the only thing left to do is just find the postcard, so I'm gonna just get a video up.
Hi.
We could talk about Johnny Test. No,
Haha!
like all
Oh,
three
man.
seasons are on Netflix.
Oh, all 3, you'd say? There's far more than 3.
Okay, let me see how many episodes it's saying there are per season. 13, 13, 13. So yeah, there's probably more than 3 seasons. Suppose
So
like
it ran
5.
for like a decade.
It's nice to be me.
Yeah, but it ran reruns for a decade.
Hmm.
Oh no, Cartoon Network aired like premieres for years.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, it doesn't say all seasons. But
Very
it does
odd.
say it has all seasons of The Loud House.
Oh
All 2 of them.
man.
Which I, again, don't think is real.
That house should be on season 4 or 5 by this point.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, hello. Hi.
Looking at Netflix, I am not looking forward to the streaming wars. Having to have a dozen subscriptions to watch every show now.
Hmm.
It's gonna cost
Yeah.
more than television.
I probably will. Because it's gonna get to a point where every friend group is like just gonna get like, what am I gonna say? Every friend group is gonna have like every individual person like get a subscription to one service and they share it with everyone else, like a
Like-
potluck.
Everyone's gonna get like one, and they're gonna pay for the most expensive version of it with all bells and whistles.
And they password share with everyone.
You
Yeah.
guys seen Devilman?
Devilman, no.
Not.
Oh my goodness, hello.
I am so behind on what's hot in anime.
Oh,
I still
same.
haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist.
I need to actually go back and finish the series because I started watching that back in like way back in like 2011 or 12 or whatever, and
Good grief.
I just never finished it. It wasn't due to lack of interest. I just kind of stopped watching shows for. That was like during the time period where I just I just kind of stopped watching anything.
Oh my goodness, hello.
Alright.
Hi.
Yeah, I just need to find these
Have you seen the
postcards.
Hatsuno Miku show? Neither have I.
I didn't even know there was one.
Well, there isn't. There has been talks about a Vocaloid show for years.
Okay, that would be interesting.
That Blackrock shooter was a Vocaloids show.
That would be interesting.
Hey, kid.
You know.
Alright, let me go back on the Prime Video. Scroll through Funimation bullshit.
Hmm. Well, this is not the place I want to be in.
I mean, yeah, haven't. Has any of you seen the Saga of Tanya the Evil?
No.
See, I don't want to say Attack on
Hello.
Titan because I haven't actually finished it. I lost
I've
it.
seen like maybe one episode in full of that show.
I
Okay,
remember.
maybe like 5, but
Yeah.
it's not. I have very little experience with it.
I remember. What is it? One of my friends in high school, like, being a massive fan of it, but.
Show was huge for a period of time, and like anime, it's so hard for anime to just.
We can talk
Keep
about
it
Miss
lane
Kobayashi's
going.
Dragon Maid. We literally just fucking spoke about that joke. Yeah, but it's so good. No.
But you wanna
We
just.
didn't actually have much to say because we didn't have anything prepped.
No, not really.
How's it going?
In another world with my smartphone.
Oh god.
Jesus. That is
Why?
garbage.
Why is that a thing?
It's just a guy casting ludicrous magic spells
Ah!
and using his phone's sat nav as a targeting system.
I can't listen to this music without without thinking of those. What is it? The meme videos of that dude that does the skits. It's like I tripped on a rock.
ZD?
No, not Pro ZD.
Need food.
Have you guys seen Isekai Quartet?
I think I've
Oh,
heard.
I don't watch anime unless Harry puts a gun to my head and forces me to.
Stick a gun to his head and force him to watch Isekai Quartet because it's fucking hilarious.
Well, I haven't
Okay,
even
okay,
seen it
Harry.
myself, so I mean.
I'm bad.
Harry, I'm sticking a gun to your head now. Watch Isekai Quartet.
One for the lady.
It's like me just sticking a gun. It's like fucking watch it. And you sticking a gun at him. It's like you better fucking watch it with me.
It's just gunception.
Do you love your mum and her 2-hit multi-target attacks?
Oh right, I know what. Yeah.
Excuse me?
It's
As
weird.
Cicero is transported into a video game world, it seems like the adventure of a lifetime. The only catch, his mum is there too. How is Mistro supposed to shine next to his overpowered, dual-wielding, multi-target specialist mother? Garbage. What?
That's like a hilarious concept though.
Oh, fuck. They have Card Captor? Oh, I need to fucking properly watch Card Captor. The power of the Clow is back. Okay.
Yeah.
Interview with Monster Girls.
Hey, hotshot.
I'd watch it.
Of course.
But then I'd also watch Sands of Destruction, because that sounds just as awesome. Brave Witches. A certain magical in this.
Hey, you need some white style?
Monsters Hunter Stories Ride On. Okay. I had no idea there was a Monster Hunter anime.
Makes sense.
Overlord. I need to fucking watch Overlord. I've seen like half of season 1.
One for the lady.
Alright, got that.
Sazumi Magical Girls Club. I'd watch that. Sounds cute.
Give me good fluff to watch and I'm down.
Oh yeah.
I don't have much in my fluff category. I watch a lot of high octane action shit, so and just random isekai. So if you want, like, I would recommend that one time I got reincarnated as a slime because it's kind of adorable. Maybe not quite what you're asking for, but definitely good.
Goodness.
What are the most popular Funimation shows? Maybe I've seen some. I actually need to watch Assassination Classroom.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'll get some cookies. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to eat some cookies. Like, that looks good, Demon Retry, but...
Where's the thing?
Hellsing Ultimate. It's just fucking awesome. Hey, if I can get everyone to watch Hellsing Abridged, I can add that to the list.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a parody, but... it's good. Oh wow, yeah, season 1, that's my favorite show ever. I haven't seen that, and I don't really want to. A certain scientific railgun. Apparently that's
There we go.
Apparently that's good. When humanity went extinct at the hands of 17 beasts, the world was left to the fairies. These girls fated with the power to wield holy swords. Here we fucking go. This is when I see the Minecraft TV show.
Oh god.
Well, how are you doing, Slick?
We could do an episode on Honey Pop. I'm serious.
Look at this. Ka-chow.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, but... We'll let Murloc in here.
Oh yeah.
Ow! Hello, that hurt.
Hey, homie.
Wind Waker.
One for the pain. One for the pain.
Strike Witches 501st Joint Fighter Wing Takeoff.
Okay.
Show by Rock.
I see.
Who's bad? I'm bad.
Wassey's almost finished.
Hey, you're that guy.
I don't think I'm gonna find another.
Well, how many people need to be in an episode?
I've decided that we only need 3 people for an episode of the podcast, so. So if we can reliably get Scrappy, then
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Hello. Oh my.
yeah, no game, Little Witch, One Punch, and Sword Art. That's a good addition. We got a shit ton of topics for the music episode. Gravity Falls is next. By the way, everyone's expecting E3 2020 to be a colossal disaster. Because Nintendo and Sony have pulled out.
Oh, Nintendo pulled out?
Yeah, they pulled out in 2014.
Well, they've always had a show.
They've always had a show at the same time, part of E3.
Well, they just haven't done like a actual conference. Like they're
They
still
don't do conferences anymore, no.
they're still pretty much there though.
Yeah. But I think Sony does something like a week later, so. Like, I know I can pretty much get all of C's brain for the Nintendo episode.
Yeah.
Some people for the Microsoft episode. The PlayStation episode's probably going to end up being retro. We might be hard pressed getting for the Microsoft episode, so I kind of want to do that one first, just in case.
Yeah.
So, what, have the Nintendo episode as the last one before E3?
Probably.
Makes sense. Also, as the only person that managed to call it for Flight Simulator.
Hey, how's it going? Hey! Oh, that's gonna leave a ding. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. That's what I'm talking
Alright.
Microsoft reveals awesome new Air Jordans branded Xbox One X because we have to put a bunch of buzzwords in our fucking titles and advertise this shit, and it's just like, it's just not awesome though. It's just an Xbox One X with a logo on it that's gonna cost like 10 times more at the end of the life of a console.
Here we go.
Oh shit! Netflix is getting a He-Man show.
Oh.
Hopefully, they've got the same
Hey,
artist as the
yeah.
She-Ra show. Speaking of which, have you guys seen She-Ra?
No.
Feck.
Da 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 da.
There's a fly in my room. Which impresses me, because my room is full of spider webs.
Hmm. Oh, I see. Okay.
The racing community is dying, like if you're a true racist. Harry, are you a true racist?
Wow.
Hey, Scrappy, are you a racist?
Why?
Asking questions like that to Scrappy is how you end up with fights.
I want Scrappy to murder you.
I just want someone to murder me, honestly.
Ka-chow. One for the fame.
So, who's looking forward to Doom Eternal? I hear all the Animal Crossing characters are buying it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
One for the lady.
Seems to have
To be fair, that shit's gonna be fucking dope.
yeah.
Oh man, I just finished this detailer.
Like the seems to have a lot more visual variety than the first game.
Well, how you doing, Slick?
One for the fans. Ch-ch-chow.
Is that here maybe? No. Okay, so in this area.
How you doing, Slick?
You can't say someone's a beast at Call of Duty when then show a bunch of fucking clips of them using an RPG.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that just tells me that they're garbage.
Hey, Chuck.
And granted, he is doing pretty well with a shotgun, but
Hmm.
bruh, you don't start off with a bunch of RPG shot he plays.
Ow!
One for the lady. Kids, don't try this at home. Ooh. Ah.
Can I get an autograph?
Autograph.
Hey, McQueen!
Hey Joe, considering it's 2 in the morning, why don't you go to fuck to bed?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Wait, what?
Current phrase also referred to as
Referred to as what?
Nani the fuck. Or Nani?
Nani?
Typically said after Omiwa Usindu.
Indeed. Alright. I'm in the right place.
Or was the right place on you all along? Wow, such profound, many intrigue. Wow.
The bull! Watch the bull!
How the hell do I go? Okay. Glitch up there or something, please. Wait, is that an easier? This might actually be better. This camera angle sucks.
You, sir.
Yeah.
Wait, you actually have someone watching you other than me.
Oh,
Who the fuck is watching a Cars playthrough?
I don't know. Wee.
Unless Scrappy's still got it open.
Oh no! Dang it.
Wait, so do you play as Lightning McQueen or do you play as OC Do Not Steal?
Oh, you play as Lightning McQueen. I'm pretty much done with the game. I'm just collecting these postcards.
One for the ladies.
Ah, so you're just 100% in it.
Pretty much. This is the only thing I have to do. Oh no!
What I'm talking about.
Stop eating my inputs!
I'm bad.
There we go.
So what, do you have like a guide open somewhere?
Yeah, I have it like on the side.
Good job.
Ah, along with your onions.
Okay, where are you going now? No, it's this song again. Slowly driving backwards.
Good shit.
I'm not even pressing anything.
Oh, that piston cup. It's so glorious. Oh, what?
I think Lightning McQueen needs to get his brakes checked. Don't worry, Lightning, it happens to most guys your age. Except me. You know why?
Okay. Why?
Because I have my tray table up, and I sit back in the full upright position.
Okay.
Please be careful.
Ah.
Well, how you doing, Slick?
Buongiorno.
Okay, no. Hold on, let me just get back on track.
I mean, you
Okay.
are a race car.
Wait, Harry, you're still streaming?
Yeah, he's
I
finishing
am, yeah.
this off.
I'm just kind of wrapping this up.
Yay! Bonus points.
They don't even... I don't understand the point of them. They don't mean anything.
I don't know what to say. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, it's points.
I mean, yeah, but...
Well, how you doing, Slick?
It's like... Who cares? Oh, here we go. This is what I want. Yeah, let's just flip around. It's good.
Do a flip.
Now, where does this guy go?
What's up, homie?
Up that, no.
Oh, it's nice to be me.
Hey, McQueen.
Looks like the game's coming apart at the fucking seams right now.
Tuh.
Also, that clipping is just disgusting.
Mm.
What do you mean, I just said it was disgusting. What's wrong with you? Do a flip.
You can't just do that.
Why not?
It doesn't work like that. You can jump, but like, unless I awkwardly hit terrain, it's not gonna make me flip.
You can awkwardly shove a bar of metal straight through your engine block. It's fine. You drive it off. It's fine.
Oh goodness.
Hey, kid.
Alright, but you know after this you gotta play Cars 2.
No, I don't even... I haven't even seen Cars 2.
Not gonna lie, it's kinda shit.
Alright.
Cars 3 is better.
Hmm. We're getting a lot of repeats in this thing now.
Do you wanna skip it?
I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point.
Okay, Scrappy, do you wanna skip the playlist?
Yeah, hold on.
Because we got that second thing in.
Medieval music.
Oh yeah. Here we go. We're getting on the right track now. Alright.
Gotta love that loot.
Hmm.
Early morning tavern.
Yeah, boy. Okay, I think we're gonna get... Yeah, we got a massive jump here.
Do a flip.
Hey, Spidey, do a flip! Yeah!
Yeah, it's just what you say to that guy standing at the top of the building.
Yeah. Oh god.
Just agrees. Despite what I said is completely inappropriate.
Oh god, it feels really awkward doing stuff like this in this game.
Oh, it's nice to be me.
Okay, this is the right jump, just to be sure.
You're at the wrong angle.
Probably. I can like move as I'm doing it.
You'll overcorrect.
Maybe. Okay, yeah, I jump over this. Oh, that might not be enough. Ah.
Off.
At least it lowers me back here. Let's try-
Meanwhile, in the alternate dimension where Lightning McQueen didn't die.
It's like, what the hell is that guy doing up there? No, that's too slow. Maybe. No, got it. Okay. Alright. Don't fall off.
Lightning's girlfriend, just like he's gonna kill himself, isn't he?
Where's the... Okay, here it is. 10 more.
Like, how are you supposed to find that?
I don't know.
Like, this is a kid's game.
I could never find all of these because they're so... Like, they're hidden in such obscure places.
One for the lady.
Oh, there's another one back there.
They are hidden.
Yeah, but sometimes it's a bit much. Like, there's no... If there was, like, some kind of hint or, like, a radar, then it would be better, but...
Oh no, you see there's those dots on the map?
No, those are for the regular missions. They don't correlate to these things at all.
So unless you found one, you would never know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, McQueen.
That works.
Cool.
Yeah, save. Takes 10 years to save.
You can save the game, but who will save you?
Got 9 more and then we're done.
Wait, 9 more?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. That could take long enough for its own episode.
As long as I follow the guide reasonably well, it should be fine. How the hell do I get back down without it, like, loading me somewhere? Like, how do I escape this?
You don't.
Oh, there's another one. Okay, I'll take it. I didn't even know this was her.
Take it off the list.
Alright, that's that done. I think that's all of them on these, like, on these cliffs.
You say that? What's that over there?
Oh no.
Yeah. There are so many people that would take me seriously on that.
Yeah. Okay. That's the... Okay, finally, now I'm out of this place. Now I need to go to another hub world. I think that's the rest... I think that's all of them in this place.
Where you going, Holmes?
Okay. I never remember where the load zones are, so I'm just gonna kinda wander. So you have to look for a sign. Good old PS2 graphics.
Oh, yeah. One for the ladies.
I don't know what people are on about using PS2 graphics as an insult.
Yeah. Some PS2 games look really good.
One for the fans.
Yeah.
It's almost like Wrath of Cortex.
Well, that game just looks washed out.
But you gotta admit, that game still looks better than some shit today.
Yeah, I guess.
No, don't guess. Just no.
What's up, homie?
Who's back?
Die.
Hey, kid.
What's up, homie?
I never remember the layout of this place. Jeez.
Hey, homie. Ciao.
Who's bad? I'm bad.
Oh god.
What's up, homie?
Yay, you got some points.
Woo! Totally worth it. Okay.
Ciao.
So who can actually explain the dystopia of what happened to humanity to put the brains in cars and have them be able to go deeper into this rabbit hole than anyone wants to?
That's not something...
Like I just said, deeper into the rabbit hole than anyone wants to.
I mean, there's also planes or whatever, so...
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't necessarily help. I mean, in the second movie, it's proven that there are also boats and shit, so... And the
God.
tractors are just brainless cows, but a tractor's not that much different from a car.
Yeah.
So why are tractors cows? And combine harvesters are fucking bulls?
Yeah, right.
They have flies that are just cars with wings.
They're beetles.
Don't think about it too hard.
They're
Let's
beetles.
do this place first. Okay, where's...
I get it.
In fact, I had to explain that.
Alright. Okay. Hoi.
Hoi, I'm Tim.
Hoi.
Hoi.
Hoi. Okay.
You know games that are so garbage that they shouldn't have anything that can be said about them, but end up being the most amazing things for commentary?
Well, yeah.
You're playing one.
Huh.
Ciao.
Not gonna lie, remove Lightning McQueen from this image and you basically got Forza Horizon 1.
That's pretty good. It's just a linear path, so it shouldn't be too hard to find these. What's the Forza game that has the Lego in it?
4?
Hmm.
Horizon 4.
Okay.
That's the one, I think. Tasty.
Tasty.
Tasty. You haven't even played that game.
Oh. Huh. Well, I know about that line.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow!
Sure, it's very quotable.
Hey there.
Hiya, Lightning.
Die.
I'd rather not, honestly, quite frankly, it just doesn't seem appealing.
You look familiar.
What are the others up to anyway?
I think one of them disappeared implying that they stopped watching the thing, so they're probably just chatting
What's
about
up,
stuff.
Lightning?
But how long does this path go on for?
How long is this one song?
Oh, that too.
I think this song is just this one song on loop for an hour.
Tuh.
For the ladies.
No idea.
Mr. Scrappy, can you put something else on?
Actually, yeah, can I just do this and then go back out?
Hey, do you think that guy on the far right got picked on for having such a big nose?
Probably.
We all ready for some
No.
whiplash?
Where am I now? Oh, just here. I should probably just go to where the missions are and then work my way from there. Whoa, I almost clipped through the ground.
Come on, I didn't eat.
What the hell? Okay. Did you see that?
No, I was too busy laughing at the mood whiplash.
Oh.
The song.
How did I get out?
Yes, I too am looking forward to Cyberpunk 2027.
What is this theme?
Or is it 77?
Series theme from Art of Fighting 2.
Okay.
Hiya, Lightning.
There's one. There's what. This is the postcard I'm looking for. Such a random side quest.
You're a random side quest.
Oh no, you got me there. I've been schooled.
Yes, Harry, you have been served.
Oh no.
A fine day for a job, what? Ugh, ow!
Oh god.
I served you your schooling, dog.
Oh man. How could you do this? I can't believe you've done this.
I'm just quite frankly a terrible person, honestly.
Is it this way or this way? Is this
This is from
space?
Space Channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, I can't tell you if it's from part 1 and part
Oh,
2,
yeah.
but it's from Space Channel.
Hmm. Yeah, boy.
Did she just call me a bitch?
Ha!
No, so let's try it.
Just a bitch, try it.
Oh god. Oh no! Ah.
One for the lady.
What, you thought I wasn't someone who would take offense to music? You had me wrong.
Oh, okay, I didn't. No! Okay, good.
Good chow.
Didn't mean to fall down there.
One for the
Jump, you stupid.
Use the turbo.
I'm trying to. I'm like. Ugh! Damn it.
Turn right to go left.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to charge up. Oh god.
Oh, it's nice to be me.
Don't start boosting until you're around the corner.
Just get a little bit of speed boost, and then...
After lot left.
Row! Gotcha. Nice.
Just.
And then another one. Yeah! Okay.
One for the fame.
I think that's all of them. Let me just pause so I don't mess it up. Okay, go down there. This narrow path. This is so out of the way. It's insane. I
Hey Harry,
What?
what genre would you call games like Wipeout, Fusion, and Jack X?
Combat racers, I guess?
Yeah, we need more of those. Because those are really fun.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like, imagine Hydro Thunder with guns.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Wait, doesn't that make Mario Kart a combat racer?
Technically.
Okay, where am I looking for her?
Why don't you ask the car speedrunning community for help?
Oh god. Yeah, the people who speedrun this game, like 2 people who speedrun this game. Do I just have to go back now? Ah.
Isn't there like a super rivalry between 2 guys in the downhill You're at the thing now.
Yeah, I'm back here. I think that might actually be good, because I think this guy looks like he's just... He just clipped through a wall.
Wow.
Okay, no, what's he
Which
doing?
wall?
Yes. It doesn't matter, you just clipped through a wall.
The speedrunning community taking notes.
Yeah. Okay, where is he going now?
You know, Darren.
Darren the Iguana! He's the
Oh
best
my
speedrunner.
fucking god, he's fucking made it. What an absolute fucking legend. He's just gone and done it, hasn't he? He
Just-
outran those snakes like a fucking champion. Almost as if
Oh,
he
no.
was Usain Bolt on half a gram of cocaine.
Just put that video on in the bot, just cause.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Let me see if I can find it.
I just searched Darren the Iguana versus snakes.
So what's it? Oh, it's minus play.
Ow.
You went through the you interrupted the best Yuri theme.
Oh yeah.
Stealthy manner.
I gotta turn this up.
Iguana notices them both and begins to run his fucking legs off. The snakes begin shouting out
You wanted monetization, right?
to the iguana.
Fucking
He
legend.
outran those snakes like Usain Bolt on half a gram of coke.
I love the voice.
Darren's turn. After seeing his friend make it to the other side, Darren wants to do the same to show the world how big his dick really is.
And he's off.
Begins his chase. This time, he really is fucked. A swan tom bomb out of nowhere. Tom Daly really would be proud. And now for the final escape. Darren begins to run. The snakes begin to take chase. Now arriving from all walks of life, they're really here to fuck up Darren the Iguana. Look at that little touchdown on his forehead. He runs and runs, about to get to the finish line, and no, he's fucked. This can only be described as a major fuck up by Darren. And his escape. Off he goes again, attempting to climb that mountain like Samwise Gamgee and Frodo fucking Baggins.
What? Wait, must be Return to Mordor.
The snakes snap at his flimsy little ears. He jumps, carefully avoiding the last snake. Is he going to make it? He most
You certainly fucking is.
That should have been what
That
was.
too many times.
That should have been what played on the BBC.
Fucking do it already.
Yeah, good. It's beautiful.
Alright.
Is it for her? Just to make sure. Yeah, okay. Back to music.
Yep, putting on some flowering night.
Mm-hmm. Oh! No! Damn it. Oh, I missed a secret passage anyway. Okay, that actually works out.
I'll show you my secret passage.
Oh, mate. Leave that for Azzy. I'm good.
She's not interested in my secret passage.
That's news to me.
She's just interested in the surrounding area.
Scrappy's just like, why am I with these people?
Why are we here?
Just to suffer. Yeah.
What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets and lies?
But enough talk. Have at you.
And then this starts playing. Flowering Nights is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Do I not even have to be up here? Alright.
And he's... Oh no, the snakes have gone. This can only be referred to as a colossal fuck-up by Harry, the Cars PS2 player.
That doesn't sound nearly as exciting!
The entire thing shouldn't have been exciting in the first place.
But it's Darren the Iguana!
Like Darren the Iguana versus Harry, the Cars on PS2 player.
You should... right... well, actually, probably not right now, but, should make it Star Wars text cool. It's just Harry versus Darren the Iguana.
BRB.
Oh, god. Oh, I did go up here.
Actually, no, because you can't save them, can you?
Oh, I see. I see what to do. Can I just glitch up there? That'd be great. So Scrappy. You still here? Did you want to do like Clone Wars or something tonight?
I don't know. I need to eat actual dinners first.
It's okay. Okay, where did he go? Oh, you just... okay. That doesn't look possible, but... alright.
I wonder if Sue's brain can handle this level of salt. Let's find out.
Okay, where is the thing? Go for a gun. It's not like true 100% unless I get all the bonus points. Oh! No, I'm not actually gonna do that. I don't care enough. It's like here somewhere. No. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Okay, okay. Stay up here. Don't know how I did that. Yay! 4 more. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, and then these 2. Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm so close to the end now. That card just disappeared. Nice.
A fine day for a jaunt, what?
Ooh. Please tell me I haven't started a fight.
Mm.
You do.
Oh no.
Probably make a mistake.
Is it like in the server we aren't in?
It's in main chat.
Oh. Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let me see.
Because I might have accidentally started shit.
He says.
Okay, people with a sense of superiority over only watching sub really need to get fixed their shit, because they might as well read the manga, because honestly, you're not watching the show, you're reading it.
Mm.
You're not seeing the epic fight scenes, you're reading the dialogue going on at the same time as the epic fight scenes.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong.
And then manga readers, well, they read the fucking manga, it's translated, they see everything and some.
Yeah.
Manga readers probably do have a right for superiority in the fact that they don't have to wait a week for the next page.
That'll be some crap if you just turn the page and just say, sorry, you have to wait another week. And it just magically appears the next week. It'd be pretty good. Also, could this pathway be any more narrow?
Potentially. Give me a minute with an engine editor.
Oh god.
I'll sort you out, fam.
You just...
Makes it wider.
Cars PS2 Kaizo edition, go.
Just gives it to you, fucking prints it on a freaking DVD, gets it all freaking formatted for PS2 and all that shit.
I hope you realise I'd never play that.
You'd play it just because of the amount of effort you know that I put into it. Just for a joke.
This camera angle is garbage. Come on.
Yeah. You're looking in the fucking mountain. That of which half of you is also in. I don't know about you, but that is a pretty garbage camera angle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was driving on the side of the mountain for a second.
Yep, and you're still looking inside the mountain.
Why the hell does it do this? God. Game was not designed around this at all.
The game wasn't designed. Let's put it that way.
One for the fans.
Like, I swear like 5% of people will even go up here, so it's like, bruh.
Sure it's that many? I think it's you, 100% speedrunners, and that guy that made the video.
Probably. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Okay, where is this postcard at? I know there's one more in this area, and then there's 2 left in the 3rd hub.
Just slam head first
No!
into the fucking wall.
Yeah, right. Almost done with this game. Almost done.
As you hear him make sounds like he's just been stabbed in the stomach. I mean, he is playing cars for the PS2, honestly.
I mean, I could be.
Preferable.
I mean, I could be playing much worse.
Yeah, you could be playing the Incredibles game for PS2. That game was garbage.
I had Rise of the Underminer on the DS. It was all right.
I've never played the DS
It was a
version.
5 out of 10.
I've never played handheld licensed stuff.
Honestly,
Well, besides
I can't
Spider-Man.
imagine that the DS version of that game would be much different from the PlayStation, seeing as it was a side view, side scroller sort of game.
Look at this. Ka-chow.
I did play Spider-Man
Might
2
have
on the
less
GBA
levels.
actually, but
Oh god, that game was garbage.
I love the 3D hub area because it runs at like 5 frames a second. It's great.
Have you seen Spider-Man 3 on the DS?
No.
It's garbage. Like, honestly, that is just fucking awful.
Okay, now I need to know. Now I need to just find a way out of this place. That's gonna be fun. Can I just warp out? There should really be a warp function in this game. Okay, this should make me go back to this area.
It's a booby! Look at it long enough and you'll start to see one.
Yay. Okay, not actually doing this race. I mostly just want to do this to see what happens, because I've never completed this game before.
When the chassis is breathing, it's just not okay. You gotta admit though, brain surgery would be really easy on these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they do limb replacement daily.
Ch-ch-chow.
I mean, they were on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, buenos
Alright.
points. Yee.
So on this stupid mobile game that I'm playing at the moment, I'm 95% of the way to infinity.
And beyond.
No, just infinity.
Whoa, why did it do that? Okay, come on.
Because I told it to.
I'm bad.
Ornament Valley, here we go. Okay. Let's go back.
No, go forward.
No.
Such a shame they ruined the Cadillac logo like that. I would totally own a Cadillac though.
Mm.
That'd be fucking dope.
Yeah.
No heating in it though. It'd be like my summer car.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember this place being that big. Like, it gets cut off pretty quickly, so...
Is there seriously a day-night cycle in this game?
Yes, there is.
Why?
Because there are some missions that are at night time, so...
What a waste of development time.
Yeah, I mean...
Hello there.
There are 2 missions at night time. Let's have that correct.
Where am I going?
Home.
Hi, how are you?
Honestly, where can you go with Far Cry Story?
And where are you off to?
Because apparently Far Cry 6 is in dev.
Okay, then. Wait. Oh, that's just a sign, okay.
Hey, look at this. Ka-chow! Oh,
Yeah, just go up here, I guess.
ka-chow!
So you know when you're having so much fun, you forgot that you were trash.
Tch. Okay, there's just one under a bridge.
Rota's a red, Violet's a blue, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. One more, come on.
When you flag a video on Pornhub for nudity.
Tch.
Oh, so Sega's releasing the Yakuza Remastered Collection, which is apparently containing every Yakuza game.
Oh, really? I
Yes.
have Yakuza 0, I haven't played that.
That surprises me, seeing as it's Japanese GTA.
Hmm.
Well, more like classic GTA, not GTA 5.
Yeah.
More like GTA... I want to say 3.
Mm-hmm. Ah. This is good. I like this.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm stuck.
Well, if it isn't my favorite.
This is good, I like this looks at screen. It's like, what?
Oh, the poppin's great.
Did you break the game?
No, it's still functioning.
For how long?
That remains to be seen. Okay, I know it's in this area somewhere. Oh, there it is. Cool.
Is that it? Is it the final one?
Yep.
Is it done now?
Getting there. If I can get in this stupid area. Just. Oh my god.
So what you're saying is all you need to do is get in.
Let me in!
Let me in. Once you're in, let me out.
There we go. Okay.
It's not okay. It's KO.
Stupid invisible. Oh, there's a fence. I can't even see. It's so dark. There we go. Okay, got it. Alright. You found all the postcards. Woo!
I'll post your cards.
Yeah. Finally. Okay, goes back to Lizzie's postcard place. And the game's 100%ed.
Okay, can I die now?
I mean, the game's pretty much done, so...
What? It's 100% and it's pretty much done.
Well, I need to go back to Lizzie to see, like, a cutscene or something, probably. But... as far as I'm aware, the game's... practically... yeah, 250 out of 250 trophies. Alright.
You know when you realise that you've been secretly a horse this whole time?
Yeah.
But it's when you're a horse in a horse costume.
Excuse me.
Get him, he's making a break for it.
Oh, man. Okay. You found all of the postcards. Whoa! What are you doing? What is that?
Hmm? What? Oh, I'm fucking with a tape measure.
Oh.
As he's jealous.
See? I told you I'd find them all. Yep, they're all there. You would not believe how far some of them got. Almost all the way down Route 66.
Look, I don't have a fidget cube. Fidget
Who are
spinners are
you?
too technical.
Lightning McQueen? I found your postcards.
Oh, there they are. I've been looking everywhere for them.
Okay. That was a cutscene. That was...
Was it though?
that was very disappointing. But whatever.
It just wasn't worth it.
Cutscene I've wondered about for years is... very mediocre. Good. So, and that's it? Yep, that's everything. Okay. Good. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I'll just save again for good measure. Oh boy. Alright. That's gonna be it for me then. Next stream, I'm gonna be playing Little Witch Chamber of Time. Because, That's going to be interesting.
That, and we'll eventually talk about it.
Probably, maybe. I mean, the show we'll definitely be talking about. So, yay. As soon as this stops saving... There we go. No, don't save again. Okay, yeah, stream's over. Okay, bye.